You're gonna love this.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We're doing the Week 12 picks. It's Thanksgiving week. It's time for the NFL Nation and the nation of sports around to really find, in the nation, in the world, to find out what they're thankful for. It's time to get together with family, watch some football. Sorry, guys. Watch some football. Spend time with family and have a good time. And without further ado, we've got a whole slate of NFL action this week. It's time for me to realize what I'm really thankful for, which is not too much with the New York Jets this year. But, it's time to get right into the picks. And without further ado, we're going to get right into them right now, starting with the Thanksgiving slate. So all I need is my clipboard. Forgot. Gotta do this. There we go. Alright, so I've got my picks right here. Without further ado, I'm going to get right into them. The Thanksgiving slate includes the Vikings, Lions, and a heated NFC North showdown in Detroit. A lot of people are saying, how in the world could you go for the Vikings when they're going to face a team like the Detroit Lions that is on fire right now? And the Vikings are in such a slump as they're in. I'm going to take the Vikings. I think their defense gets the job done. I think it's finally time for them to end their cold run. Defense is going to play out of their mind. They're going to get to Stafford. They're going to scare them. And the Vikings are going to eke away a victory. Redskins, Cowboys is the 4:30 game. Vikings, Lions is 12:30. Redskins, Cowboys is the 4:30 game. A lot of people are wondering who I take in this game. I was under the assumption originally that it's going to be in Washington, but however, it's not. It's in Dallas. Therefore, I take the Cowboys to win this game barely. This is actually going to be the best one, I believe. Because the Redskins, if there's any team to beat the Dallas Cowboys this year, and right here and right now, it is the Redskins. So I would not be surprised by any stretch of the imagination they get this done tomorrow. But I got to take the Cowboys because they're home. They want redemption from last year's Thanksgiving when they got destroyed by Carolina, to say the least. They got embarrassed in Dallas. So give me the Cowboys to win this game and improve to 10-1. Steelers at Colts is a late game, and a game in which Andrew Luck is not going to be playing because Scott Tolzien is going to step in as the backup. The guy that used to be backup to Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. His first starting game, I believe, since 2013 when Aaron Rodgers was hurt. So I like the Steelers in this game. They're just in a good situation here, and they're following a heartbreaking loss to Dallas. They've got to win this game and stay relevant in their division and in the playoff race. Give me Pittsburgh to win this game, and it's not going to be close by any stretch of the imagination. There's your Thanksgiving slate. I've got the Vikings, Cowboys, and the Steelers all taking wins tomorrow. Now let's get into Sunday. Thanksgiving Sunday. The day that nobody ever talks about, alright? When it's Thanksgiving week, all anybody cares about is the Thursday games and they're going right after the last game ends out to the stores and stand in the line for Black Friday. But let me tell you guys, this Sunday is going to be better than Thanksgiving Day. There's going to be so many good games from every aspect of the game all throughout the day Sunday, all culminating with Jets-Patriots, which could actually be a really good game, and culminating with the Chiefs-Broncos as the Sunday night football game. So it's going to be a great game. First one is the Rams going to the Saints. This one's not going to be a good game, though. Drew Brees is going to torch that secondary. Sure, the Rams have a pass rush. I'll give it to them. They're talented. They have a talented front seven, but they're not going to be able to get the job done in the Superdome. Drew Brees is going to light up that secondary, much like Tannehill did last week. So I don't like this matchup at all for the Rams. I got the Saints winning that game. Next game. Where's my freaking... Alright, there we go. So, next one is the Titans-Bears in Chicago. This could actually be a really good game because it's the cold weather. Freezing cold. Problem is, Chicago Bears don't have a quarterback, so it doesn't matter. They barely have a running back. I think Jeremy Langford's the running back still. I'm not sure, though. Who cares? The Bears are bad this year. Every aspect of the game. DeMarco Murray's going to get the job done enough for Tennessee, and they're going to win it low scoring 17-7, 17-7, something like that. Cardinals, Falcons, my boys down in Georgia. That's my NFC team. A lot of you don't know. Falcons are going to get this job done, and they're going to This could be a good game just because of the fact that Patrick Peterson and Julio Jones, that's going to be a matchup to watch. One of the best cover corners and one of the best receivers easily in football. I think the Falcons get the job done. They've got way more weapons than just him. Tyrann Mathieu and Patrick Peterson are going to try their best to contain them. Matt Ryan's just going to go off. Devontae Freeman's going to have a heck of a day. 2-touchdown game. Falcons win at 34-20. Giants, Browns, the Cleveland Browns. Hey, Randy Orton, how's the old 11 feel? I'll tell you what, you're getting first pick, sure, but you're the laughing stock every year. No matter what pick you guys get, you're the laughing stock. And guess what? You're not going to win this week either. You're going to be 0-12. All right, because the Giants are in no shape, are in no mood to lose, especially not in the division race that they're in, the wild card race that they're in. Giants are rolling. They're clicking on all cylinders. Giants are going to win this game. Chargers at Texans, and the Giants are going to blow them out. Chargers at Texans could actually be a really good game, but just like the Rams and Saints, it's a pass rush of the Texans against a quarterback that likes to heave the ball deep. Just like the pass rush of the Rams against a quarterback that likes to run deep. Breeze and Rivers are going to have a heck of a day on Sunday. Rivers is going to get the job done. Torch that second half for 3 touchdowns and 300 yards. Chargers win the game. Jaguars at Bills. Bengals at Ravens is the next 2 games. I got the Bills winning because the Jaguars are just so disappointing this year. I had such high hopes for them, man. I thought they'd be competing for the division. They got like 2 wins. Bills are going to win the game. Who cares? And they're just going to set themselves up for failure down the road. Bengals at Ravens. Bengals are desperate for victory. So are the Ravens. The Ravens are no shape or form to lose. And it's a divisional game in Baltimore at home. You can't lose those games. Give me the Baltimore Ravens to win that game. Barely. Dropping the Bengals to 3-7-1 because of the injuries. AJ Green's out for a few more weeks, maybe a couple weeks. Doesn't matter. They're not going to have enough. Giovanni Bernard's out for the year. They're not going to have enough weapons to get the job done in Baltimore. 49ers at Dolphins. The Dolphins are going to win. 49ers just bad on all aspects of the game. They're getting blown out week after week. Doesn't matter if they have Kaepernick or Gabbert. Dolphins are going to win the game even though they suck. It's in Miami. Coast-to-coast game. Another coast-to-coast game is Seahawks at Buccaneers for your 4 o'clock game. Seahawks are traveling from the west to the east coast all the way down to the bottom of the country. Can they get the job done? I don't think so. I mean, the Buccaneers can't get the job done. No, I don't think so, even though they're home. Seahawks are going to run wild and shut down the pass game of the Buccaneers and really shut them down completely. Doug Martin's injury certainly doesn't help anything. Patriots Jets, I'll preview that in another video. Panthers Raiders, your last 4:30 game in Oakland, coast-to-coast game, another one. It's too far for Carolina to travel. Their secondary is going to get torched, just like the Rams secondary and the Texans secondary is going to get torched. Derek Carr is going to have 4 touchdowns, 300-some passing yard game. And the Raiders are going to blow out the Panthers 34-15, 14, something like that. Sunday Night Football, Chiefs, Broncos. Monday Night Football, Packers, Eagles. I like the Broncos to win barely in this game just because I feel like the defense is going to get to whoever plays quarterback, whether it's an Alex Smith coming off an injury or whether it's Nick Foles, the unproven starter. I don't think the Chiefs are going to have enough to get the job done. And Denver, it's a divisional game at home. You can't lose those games, and it's Sunday Night Football prime time. Broncos defense is finally healthy again. Broncos win the game. Packers, Eagles, I got the Eagles winning the game. Rodgers, you keep disappointing me week after week after week after week, and I'm sick and tired of it. I got the Eagles winning that game. I think they know it's time to win. They know it's time to get back in the mix of things in the NFC wildcard race, and they just can't lose this game. They're on the downhill falls, and they just got embarrassed by the Seahawks last week. Give me the Eagles to win and the Packers to keep upsetting their fan base and keep depressing everybody. The Packers will miss the playoffs this year, unfortunately. Even that, I've got the Packers losing to the Eagles. We'll see what happens. That could go either way, though. Maybe. But it's cold. It's in Philadelphia. I got the Eagles winning. I think they give their home crowd one last thing to cheer about, if anything else, for the rest of the season. Those are my Week 12 picks. Stay tuned for Patriots Jets, a game which I believe, unfortunately, crazily enough, I believe the Jets can win the game. And I'll tell you why in the preview video. Stay tuned. These are my Week 12 picks. I've got the Eagles, Broncos, Raiders, Seahawks, Dolphins, Ravens, Bills, Chargers, Giants, Falcons, Titans, Saints, Steelers, Cowboys, and the Vikings win. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hopefully I picked your team to win unless they're playing mine. Remember, you guys take it easy. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I have a lot to be thankful for. Spend time with family, eat some food, watch some good football. Go Jets. And remember, you heard it first.